Salon story time. My current associate, Olivia, and I went on a speaking engagement to Z Hair in Overland Park, and these are engagements that I usually do on a regular basis. We have not done Overland Park before. I'm speaking in front of a crowd of like 50 people. It's like young women. I go through my normal routine, which is about how I started out in this industry, like what to expect when you become a stylist, all the salon things after school. And I like to take Olivia because she is younger. I'm 48 years old. And stupid me, I thought there was some sort of like solidarity in our industry. Not really, apparently. And if there is, then it's not coming from a student. Olivia answers some questions on what it's like after school. We kind of even joke about her first week because she started whenever we had all this kind of crazy stuff going on in the salon. She's a classy, smart young lady. And her first week was kind of crazy because two stylists had just left under kind of unexpected circumstances, and she handled it like a champ. And then on her very first day, another stylist client like passed out face first, busted her head open, like on the wall, was bleeding and Olivia was there. That was like her very first day. So we kind of joke about that when we're talking, when she's answering a question from a student, like, what is it like after school? We kind of tell her, hey, like salon life can be a little intense sometimes, right? We always try to go into these things very like open. She was like, yeah, like you're ready to do basic hair. Like if you want to go into a higher salon, you are prepared to help a higher end stylist, then you get to learn that work. And then I talk about other things like kind of like business realities in this industry because everyone kind of wants to be like a business owner. Life is so much easier as a stylist. We wrap up, and I kind of say to Olivia, I'm like, the vibe was a little weirder there. Like they didn't really know the salon. And when I introduce myself, I typically always ask, have you ever heard of the salon? In that instance, nobody said yes. I even said that this is humbling, right? And then I get a Google notification that like, you have a new review. And I open it, like I'm in the car. We're driving back to the salon. I expect to see the usual like review that we get. It was this review from Lane Brown. So I don't have time to read it, but I can tell that it's not good. It's like personally disparaging about me as a person, not about an experience in the salon, not about our customer service, not about our quality of work, that I'm rude, standoffish, and need to be humble. It's like I have years of responding to these reviews. It just baffles me that people like don't grasp that these review platforms are for people who have actual customer experiences with the business. Like, have you been to the salon? No? Okay. Don't troll our review platforms. And I am a generally expressive person. Like, I speak with passion. That same passion that I speak with is exactly why I still do hair. If you have made it to age 48 and you still do hair, let alone own a salon, oh, trust me, you have been humbled because you've been stabbed in the back so many times, or just downright stabbed openly in the face with no shame. Like, trust me, Lane, you've been humbled. Are you like what? The official humbler? Thank God there are people like Olivia that I have met and like Leslie that are from Z Hair that reassure me that that is the exception and not the norm now. How many times do I have to say this to people? Like, these review platforms are for actual clients. If you have not visited that business, why in the hell are you reviewing it? Logically, like my very existence in that room to tell you industry facts about what it's like after school was so vexing to you, you felt compelled to actually look us up on Google and go leave a review? What? I'm there for you, to help prepare you. You can stand in front of a crowd and speak. First of all, that alone is hard. It takes some balls. That's like some people's worst nightmare, speaking in front of a crowd. So anyways, I do what I normally do, which is just screenshot it, send it to Gretchen, right? Because then she can search the database. She's like, this is not a client. And then 5 seconds later, she texts me back. She's like, this is a student from Z Hair. She reviewed her own school 2 months ago. Bad review, of course. This school doesn't care about the students. They're all about the money, and they don't have the clients in the best interest, only what they can make off them. First of all, my veterans are from Z Hair. They're very successful. Second of all, these student services are so cheap, they barely cover the color costs. So this is ridiculous. But like, why didn't your parents ever teach you to just respect elders? What happened to any of these like kind of traditional principles and values where young people just respect that whatever we have done in this industry or any industry or anything in life came with a great deal of hard work, grit, and just perseverance. all of which I'm going to guess you do not have. I mean, I will give you this, like, what I'm getting ready to say is arrogant, but it's also the truth. If I'm standing in front of you at this phase in my career, I'm dropping gold nuggets in your brain. But furthermore, I'm there because I want these students to be successful and I care about our industry.